Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on range of probabilities. We have seen that chance or probability concerns the likelihood that an outcome may or may not occur. Previous videos have highlighted various outcomes and looked at the likelihood of those outcomes occurring. We saw that for a coin the probability of throwing a head was a half. For a die, the probability of throwing a 2 was 1 over 6. And for a deck of cards, the probability of picking a heart was 1 over 13, and so on. Impossible outcomes. An outcome becomes impossible if there is absolutely no chance of that outcome occurring. Example 1. Consider a normal 6-sided die with the numbers 1 to 6 as possible outcomes when the die is rolled once. What is the probability of rolling a 7? The probability of rolling a 7 is 0 over 6, which is 0. That is, it's impossible to roll a 7 because a 7 doesn't occur on any face. Example 2. A bag contains 7 red marbles and 3 blue marbles. If you place your hand in the bag and pick out a marble at random, what is the probability that the marble is green? The probability of a green marble is 0 over 10 because there are no green marbles in the bag and there are 10 marbles altogether, so the probability of picking a green is 0, and that's impossible. Example 3. Consider the numbers 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If these numbers are placed in a bag and one number is chosen at random, what is the probability that the chosen number is a factor of 33? Answer: the probability that the chosen number is a factor of 33 is 0. The reason for this is that none of the given numbers divide into 33 evenly. Certain outcomes. An outcome becomes certain if there is a 100% chance that this outcome will occur. That is, it is impossible for it not to occur. Example 1. A normal die is rolled. What is the probability that a factor of 60 is rolled? The probability that the number rolled is a factor of 60 is 6 over 6. Because the numbers from 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all divide into 60 evenly. So 6 over 6 is 1, so it is certain. Example 2. In a box there are 2 blue marbles and 3 red marbles. What is the probability of picking a red or blue marble at random? The probability of picking a red or a blue has to be 5 over 5, which is 1, and it is certain, because you've only got reds and blues in there. If E is an event, then if the probability of E occurring is 0, that is impossible. The event will not occur. If the probability that E will occur is 1, that is a certain event, so it must occur. Here are some other probabilities. The degree of likelihood of an event occurring is determined by the actual value of the probability which is attached to that event. As a guide, this is just a rough guide, but it just gives you an idea. If the probability of E occurring is 1 over 10, that's highly unlikely, because it's only got one chance in 10 of occurring. If the probability of E occurring is 3 over 10, that's unlikely. It's higher than this one, but it's still unlikely. The probability that E occurs as a half, that's equally likely, because you've got a 50% chance. The probability of E occurring is 7 over 10. It is likely that that event will occur, because it's 7 chances out of 10. And the probability of E occurring is 9 over 10. That is highly likely, because you have 9 chances in 10. So they're just different ranges of probabilities and what they mean, and there are others. But they're just the main ones.